me a god. They call me a god. They call me a god. They call me a god.
Let's go. I'm about to go off like a weapon. Fuel to the top, gotta feel the tension. In my thoughts,
Welcome back, everybody. Hit that like, hit that subscribe, comment down below if you enjoyed this video or you got something you want to tell me. Today we're going to be talking about, is Tyreek Hill going to get suspended for what has been going on? I know a lot of people have seen it on the news or whatever it is, and we're going to go deep into a breakdown of, is he going to get suspended? Is this a big deal? Should we be worrying about this? Should we have our eyes open on what's going to happen next? So we're going to go into the article, and essentially what the article says: the Miami-Dade Police Department has completed its investigation into Tyreek Hill's disagreement with employees of a charter company based in Haulover Marina on Sunday. Andy Slater of 640 Fox Sports reported that no criminal charges will be filed, which is a really good thing. And if the victim wants to pursue charges, police told him he will have to go to the state attorney general's office. The incident began when Hill's party boarded a boat without permission, according to Slater. Employees of the charter company told police that Hill said, "I can buy you and the boat. I'm the number 10 with the Miami Dolphins." Yikes. The receiver reportedly hit one of the employees in the back of the head during the incident, but the alleged victim told police that he did not want to press charges. Hill is headed into his second season with the Dolphins after the trade from Kansas City. So essentially what happened is Hill had a stupid moment, and I guess we don't really know the cause behind what actually led to the hit to the back of the head, but essentially he just smacked somebody in the back of the head, which, I mean, we're probably going to see the video of this. It's probably going to be like a quick tap, which obviously, probably shouldn't be the case, but there's two sides to this. So obviously Tyreek Hill was a little bit irate because he is Tyreek Hill. He is the Miami Dolphins team basically right now, besides the other team members that he has. But essentially Tyreek Hill, you think Miami Dolphins, you think Hill. So he wanted to do something similar to like what Kevin Hart did at the Philly Super Bowl, is when he tried to get up on stage and they would not let him. And essentially what happened is that he just kind of smacked the guy in the back of the head, and that was that. It's not like it was a whole, he punched the crap out of the dude or whatever the thing that, people are trying to make it out to be. He just smacked him in the back of the head, probably like an innocent little tap or whatever it is. So suspension-wise, this is completely different than most of the other things. Now, I highly doubt that he was cocking back and he just smacked the crap out of the dude. It probably was a light tap that happened, and people got irate, people wanted to get into a fight or whatever it is, and most likely, you just give that guy a quick pat on the back, and you give him some money and say, "Listen, bro, sorry about that, got a little drunk," or whatever it was, something along those lines. Honestly, we see in a lot of Tyreek Hill videos that he is a little bit of a partier sometimes in the off season, and he likes to have a good time, and it's probably just one of those moments that he just got a little bit too amped up, and that was it. He just did a little something dumb and he just smacked somebody in the back of the head. Now, there's no charges that are being filed against Tyreek Hill, which is an actual good thing. If the charges were filed, then it would be something different where it looked like a real assault thing. What this looks like a dumb move by Tyreek Hill, and I want to be honest with you, I think the NFL is going to investigate this. I think it's just going to be a light slap on the wrist. Maybe it'll be a one-game suspension or something along those lines. But, that would be max, I think, for something like this. This is not that serious of a thing. It was just a stupid little mix-up that happened with, a boating. And, of course, Tyreek Hill is wrong in this. He should not have smacked that guy in the back of the head. But we don't know the actual circumstances of what happened. And, of course, the guy is not filing charges, so I think, that kind of says something to it along the lines as well. This is just something that, you try and compare this to any other situation that has happened in the NFL, like Ezekiel Elliott, punched a guy or something like that. Obviously the other ones were domestic abuse. This is not anywhere near any of those things. This is just, sometimes you're out, you're having a good time, you do a little something dumb, and something happens and people get angry and you're like, "Oh, my bad, bro, I didn't mean to upset anybody. This doesn't look like something like Tyreek Hill was being held back and the other guy was being held back, and it's not one of those things right now. It is really just probably a simplification of you just having a good time. You're like, yo, I'm Tyreek Hill, I own this thing, and they're like, all right, bro, chill out, and he just probably like smacked somebody in the back of the head, and that was it. What I can say too is that even if Tyreek Hill gets suspended, our team does not run around Tyreek Hill. I know we love him, but we still have Jalen Waddle, we still have Chosen Anderson, we still have Braxton Berrios, we still have Cedric Wilson. We still have a lot of players on this team that, him being suspended, it's not going to be for like 8 games that a smack in the back of the head is going to happen. Like, I think people sitting there going like he's going to be suspended for half a year or something. That's not going to be the case. It'll probably be maybe 1 game, or I don't know. He'll probably be fined or something like that, obviously. But this is not going to be that big of a deal. I think if you're looking at this and you think he's going to be suspended for a significant amount of time, that's not going to happen. I mean, people have done, a lot worse and been let free, a lot easier. This is not like a full-on brawl, or this is just Tyreek Hill was trying to have some fun and it went a little bit too overboard, and the guy understands that. And honestly, I'll be real with you. I'm pretty sure Tyreek Hill probably paid him under the table and just said, "Listen, bro, just take this money. Let's not make this into a big deal." And that's probably what happened. That's probably why he's not filing charges. It's because he's just like, "Listen, bro, if you don't file anything, you sign this right here. That's like a no-file complaint or whatever it is. Take this money, call it a day. We'll book here, with other people, and we'll spread the word or whatever it is. But we'll pay you this money just to keep quiet and not really worry about this whole situation." So, like I said, this is going to be a quick video. Listen, Tyreek Hill is not getting suspended for that long of a time, if that even happens. I think this is one of those things that, clearly it's the offseason. So stories are hard to be had when it comes to the offseason. And I think when something like this pops up, it is going to make news because, to be honest, the Dolphins, the only news they've been making is that people are starting to get on board with the Dolphins as a team. So I think you have something like this, you're like, I got to grab onto it. This is the story I need right now. You know what I'm saying? And it's just not going to be anything major. So, like I said, maybe 1 game, maybe 2 games, max. It's not going to be that big of a deal. I think he probably paid him under the table and just said, all right, let's keep it hush-hush, call it a day. And that's the way it's going to be. So just want to make a quick video. Everyone that was thinking Tyreek Hill is probably going to get suspended, it's not going to happen. I mean, this is just, it's nothing. It's nothing, guys. It's nothing. But as always, hope you have a great rest of your day. Fins up, baby. Peace.